Let's see. Yeah. All right, am I all set here? Yes, I'm not bringing along the supremest. Oh, I can't put that there, can I? Yeah, it won't work, will it? Will it? Oh, shit. I gotta get this thing up. Whoa. All right, let's lock a bullet. Okay, where can I put this? Oh, my goodness. I didn't think this through. Will that work? Yeah, that will work. That should work. And then I gotta put that there. And let's see how this works. Okay, work in progress. That ain't gonna work. Well, I guess I could do. Yeah, let me do that. You always got to work these fucking things out. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Whoa. In a wild crocodile. Let's move this completely around. Right? Let's undo this and move this around. Tighten this up. Oh yeah, there we go. That's better. That's better. Yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Wow. Let's make sure this is tight. Right. Okay. Make sure I'm not going to hit that. Right. Okay, that should be good. Want to make sure I'm not going to unwind myself. Okay. All right, now we're on the way. So I'm just trying this now with the most minimal setup I can use. All right. Oh, by the way, I do have a rant. I'll get into it. All right. I have a rant. And you also know I don't have the little Zuzu with me today. Why? Because I'm tired. I don't want to deal with barking today. I just don't want to deal with barking today. I just don't. Okay. So this is the Elgato. Yes, I guess Elgato. This is one of their 12-foot little poles, right? I have an iPhone mount from, I don't know, some other thing. Joby. The Joby. It's a Joby. Right? And what else? I have, this is on my iPhone 12 Pro, have one of those lightning to audio connectors with my lavalier mic connected directly to it. So I hope this is going to be working out. Pardon me. If this turns out to be way too shaky, right? Way too shaky, then I'll have to go back to using my, either figure something else out or go back to using my A7C, which has stabilization. But I hope this works out. But I may have to switch from this arm that I'm using, this mounting arm, to back to the Manfrotto Magic Arm, because it has a little more, let's say, give to it, which helps with the stabilizing of it. But we'll see. We'll see. This is set at 1080p, 60 frames per second. Yeah. So it is. I forgot to start my workout. Oh no! All right. So now it's whatever. I guess it's about 1:45. And what the hell? 1:45. It's probably about 70% humidity. If I was biking in the morning, but the humidity is like 100%, and quite frankly, it's almost like I can't breathe in that shit. The temperature has to be 89 90 degrees. But I'd rather be out in that temperature, have my own self-created breeze because of, you know, riding, pedaling, and whatchamacallit, then at a cooler temperature, let's say 7, 8 o'clock, if I was to get out, it's going to be 75 to 80 degrees, but with 100% humidity. And that's like friggin' swimming and, you know, pedaling in a bath. Pedaling in a bath. All right. All right, let's get going here. Alrighty. So, what's this rant about today? What do I want to rant about? Dolby Atmos. What? Dolby Atmos? Yeah, so if you've been following me live in the past, you may know that, I don't know, about a year ago, I guess? Or maybe early this year. I forget. That along with my Samsung 85, I did buy the, wow, what the hell's going on? Change gears, woo. That I purchased a Samsung soundbar. I think it's a 990B. It's the wireless Dolby Atmos. I don't use it wirelessly that way. But Dolby Atmos, I think, is 11.4.1 system. So you have, you know, the front side soundbar, the soundbar in front. And this was when they went from the cloth covering to the all metal covering, thank God. And so, you know, you got like, I don't know how many speakers in that thing. But at least 2 of them are up firing for Dolby Atmos. You got 2 satellites in the back, 3 speakers in each satellite. Fire left, fire front, and up. I think that's what it is, each one of those. So you got 2 Dolby Atmos top firing speakers in those. And of course you have the subwoofer. Now, it's a good sounding system. No question about it. You know, they have automatic EQing, spatial fit, I think they call it, where it's constantly monitoring the acoustics in the room and tuning things in for you automatically. Well, here's the bottom line. Dolby Atmos at home sucks for a multitude of reasons. One, I'll start with my own experience. I have a home down here in Florida. You know, it's got higher ceilings than your northern homes would have, let's say. A kind of an odd shape, let's say. And, it doesn't matter what kind of AI intelligence is trying to configure this shit for you. It just simply doesn't do shit. Now, that's because of my grand room. And it's an open floor plan. I'm sure it would probably work better if I had a dedicated room, you know, a square rectangular room, 8-foot ceilings, maybe, you know, no, certainly no more than 10. Hello. Certainly no more than 10. And it would probably work a lot better. But when you have ceilings that are as high as mine, there's, you know, there's bullshit about, oh, this is up-firing speaker and it's supposed to bounce off the ceiling and come down and give that Atmos stuff to you. Bullshit. It's crap. It's all, it's not that it's lies. It's bullshit. All right? If you don't have ceiling-mounted speakers, forget about it. Okay? Forget about it. Oh, these are going to side fire and bounce off the wall and give you bullshit. It's all crap. If you don't have shit mounted or speakers dedicated to the sides, at the sides, it's bullshit. So at best, what any of these systems can do is try to use, you remember when the old, you know, you had the old stereo TVs and they would have surround sound. It was emulation, right? And it did add something, right? It did add something. But bottom line is, you're better off just going back to, you know, stereo. Because the surround sound is just fake bullshit. You know, you might as well, if you have a 5.1.1 system, fine. You might as well just stay in Dolby 5.1, right? This Dolby Atmos at home is garbage. It is bullshit. Now, if you were somebody who had the coinage and wanted to make a dedicated media room and have it all properly designed and fitted out with components and all matching speakers and have it set up for a certified Dolby Atmos system, I'm sure you would have a fucking, an unbelievable experience. But the bottom line is bullshit unless you do that. Go to a theater, watch the movie. You'll be better off. You'll be better off. Yep. So, I guess bottom line I'm coming to is, don't waste your money unless you are dedicating a specific square or rectangle room with an 8 or max 10-foot ceiling where you have a chance for this shit to work right. Don't bother. Don't waste the money. Now, that's hardware, I guess, side of things, right? Hardware and room combined reality. Yes, reality. But here's another reason why Dolby Atmos sucks. Even though you may be watching a movie, streaming a movie, and it's Dolby Atmos. I guess all that means is, at worst, somebody who's certified in mixing in Dolby Atmos did the sound mixing, and the end result could be absolutely no better than if a traditional stereo or Dolby 5.1 mix was done. Seriously. And the reason is because the last thing that gets the money from the budget are the sound people. And that's really evident by a lot of stuff you will watch, right? Stream. The movies, series, it doesn't matter. The sound engineering on most of this is garbage. How many times have you watched a series, or for that matter, even a movie, and it's like, you study, who fucking mixed this crap? Because the music or the backtrack is overpowering everything in the movie. You can't understand any of the fucking dialogue because the fucking thing is over mixed with the backgrounds. It's like, this is stupid. and they don't know this? It's like, what are they trying to do? Is this an advertisement for the backtrack? I don't know. It just pisses me off to no end because it's like, what are these people fucking saying? You have to put on, what do you call it, closed caption so that you can at least read what the fuck is going on. Ugh. Jesus Christ. Sound engineers, what the fuck? Plus, I think this is true for Apple Music. Apple, if you want to be as part of the Apple catalog of music, when you submit a piece to be part of that catalog, it has to have a Dolby Atmos mix accompanied with it. Has to have it, as far as my understanding. Which is like, do you know how much it costs a sound engineer or a music engineer, or whatever you want to call these people, to Jesus fucking Christ. How much it costs them to upgrade their equipment and their speakers and possibly re-engineer and update their studio, their mixing studio, to become Atmos compliant is stupidly expensive. And quite frankly, a lot of them aren't going to do it. They aren't doing it because it's such a sham. Atmos is such a fucking sham. There's very few movies that you can watch that say they're Dolby Atmos, that you can enjoy a real Dolby Atmos track where the spatialness of it is there. Top Gun being a good one, I guess. There's others, obviously, but most of them that say Dolby Atmos, maybe a handful of times during the movie, there might be something like, ooh, that was different. It's a fire for effect, just so they can say, yeah, we did that. Yep, we did that. How wonderful. Got somebody behind me that really doesn't want to take any chances. Wah, wah, wah. Guy just does not want to take a pass on me. Ooh, doggy. See, got a little bit of cloud cover. Whoa, that's a dark cloud. Holy shit. Hope that ain't going to pose a problem. And moving along 16 miles an hour. Nice breeze over the body. It's nice. That's nice. Yep, debo. Okay, so now you can see that cloud I'm talking about. Holy shit, right? Ah! So I guess what I'm trying to give you a sense of, don't buy into the Dolby Atmos hype to spend all this fucking money, invest in a Atmos system, unless your environment that you're putting it in can really accommodate it and do it justice. Other than that, don't bother spending the money because of Dolby Atmos. Spend it on a 5.1 system or 7.1.2 or whatever you want. But, you know, upfiring Dolby Atmos speakers include, forget about it. Forget about it. It's just stupid. Don't be stupid like I want. Because I want. I brought it to the hike. I did. But I have a good sounding system. That's what I have. There you go. Oh, you see how peaceful it is without Zuzu today? Yeah! Came out here the other day, Tuesday, and did 2 loops for 14 miles. That was nice. I like that. Once I get into like 10 miles, it's like everything's broken in. And it's like I can probably just go on and on and on for hours. But it takes a little while to work out the kinks in the beginning of the ride. It'll be interesting to see what this looks like as far as la 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 la. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Today I'm only going to do 1 loop. Which is 7 miles. 1 loop for 7 miles. I wonder how the auto's going to sound. I don't know. I'll find out. So yesterday, so there has been this, one of my wife's friends, Marcy, who has been expressing a high interest in these electric recumbents. And I know that last Sunday, the wife went over to Marcy's with her bike, and Marcy rode it. But one of her main concerns was actually this was a week ago Sunday. One of her main concerns was, you know, getting it into her SUV, you know, by herself. Marcy is 5'1 3/4. And she emphasized the 3/4. She's a little Spitfire fireplug, I'll tell you. And so yesterday afternoon, Pat rode over her Caratrike, her Villager. I came over in our Mazda CX-5 with the ramps, right? And so that we can go there and give, here Marcy, these are ramps. Now put Pat's bike into your car. She has an Equinox. So I went through the whole thing with her, and it fit right into the Equinox, no problem. So she was thrilled about that, obviously. So next step is this coming Thursday. You know, the same Thursday where the cleaning people come. There's a social recumbent ride that the bike shop puts on. Ashley from Trek, Bicycle Inverness, Tyson and Dan and Amy, the four of them. So Marcy's she's already asked Ashley, called her up, said I'd like to come. Ashley's gonna hold one of the Villager rentals for her so she can go on the little social bike ride with us. My wife Pat can't go. There's conflicts. But you know, I'll be there. And Marcy will take it on. It'll probably be like 14-mile round trip like it was the last time. Then a little gathering at the Cattle Dogs for coffee and a bagel, let's say. What else? And then Marcy's going to have to shell out some dough, order one. Yeah. But she's 5'1 3/4. So I'm wondering, now, I wonder if she'd be better off. Their smallest recumbent that Catrike makes is called the Pocket. Woo, the Pocket. And, but it sits lower, you know, it's lower to the ground. But it's a smaller one, made for tiny people. So she may find out that she actually prefers that. We'll see. Yeah. But I really hope she, I think she's bought into it. I hope she, you know, follows through and gets it, so that she has another person in the community that she can ride with. Because I told her, I said, look, when we go on these group rides, you have to maintain at least 10 miles an hour. You've got to get to where you can maintain 10 miles an hour. You can't mosey about. It's not like we're speed demons. but the typical pace is around 10 miles an hour. They aren't going to do 5.5 to 7. It's not what that's about. I'm getting there. I said, yes, I'm not saying you're not getting there. But you got to make sure, you know, that you're going to meet that pace. Because when the two of us go out, it's like, I'll stay with her for a good while, you know, side by side. And, but then I'll take a spurt off, you know, to where I get far enough in front of her, I can't even see her headlight. And that's quite a distance. But then she'll get in a little mood, thank you, a little mood where, you know, I'm not paying attention, and all of a sudden she's right there. You know, it's like, see, I can do it. Honey, I know you can do it, so fucking just do it all the fucking time, you know? Do it all the fucking time. And then, you know, I won't be, you know, like 5 minutes ahead of you, sitting at a crossroads, waiting for your ass. It's like, okay, look, I get it. Sometimes I'm in the mood where I just want to poke around. Pokey, pokey. 5.5, 7 miles an hour. Pokey, pokey, pokey. I get it. It is what it is. Yeah, there's all kinds of weather moving in. That's the Ray-Bop. I don't want to get caught out in the I don't want to get caught in a thunderstorm. Get caught in the rain, that's, oh, you know, yeah, well, what are you going to do? But Florida afternoon thunderstorms, lightning and shit, no thank you. No thank you. Wow. Hold off. Hold off. Get my ass home. Woo-wee. Yeah. go.